The views and opinions of the hosts and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of the management and staff of Guardian Radio.
As the sun retires, our flames ignite. Passion and love burn with ambition. The goatskin's aroma warns the air, a foreshadow of what's to come. Who will reign? Drums pounded by heart, horns blown by spirit. Bodies become instruments of dance, instruments become bodies of song. You can feel it, the vibration, the invasion, capturing souls with an army of brass. Whistles shout like battle cries as we war on silence. A parade of colors and culture, the glitz, the glam, a night of magic and lore. Junkanoo, where stars fall to earth and party for the night. A present bridging past and future. Crowds chant, swaying with percussions of pride. A spectacle of splendor adorns the street with art. Cowbells ring through a nation, calling all people. Who are we? Who are we? We are Junkanoo, the expression of freedom. Unleash yourself. Be yourself. Let freedom rush through your soul. Let the rhythm crown your spirit. Let freedom beat through the night until dawn remembers our song. It's Junkanoo time!
It's Junkanoo time. Good day, this is Guardian Radio AM. Of course, this is C.A. Newry, and I shall be your host for today as we talk a little bit about Junkanoo. Junkanoo has changed a little bit, right? We have new or old, but new organizers or management. We have a new festival, a new concept. And Bahamians are asking what exactly is happening, what to expect, especially because there is so much excitement nowadays. So many people talking about the change nowadays. So I said, let me reach out. Let me reach out and have a conversation about what must I expect come this Boxing Day, this Junkanoo Day, this January 1st Junkanoo Day. We're going to have a conversation. I have all kind of people tune in today because I have the chairman of the NJC, the National Junkanoo Committee, in studio. He's going to answer some tough questions. So you can go text in and call in also, because I need some explanation. Also, let me get the right title, because she's in charge of the new Junkanoo Festival, but I didn't listen to the title, so I can allow her to introduce herself. Junkanoo Goddess, Miss Angelique McKay, sorry, right? What is your title now, right? What is your mind you, I'm not going to ask you a question first, but I want to make sure that's inside the listening audience here.
Fine. I'm the deputy chair for the Bahamas Junkanoo Festival committee.
We can talk about that later.
Okay.
Now I'm talking about the NJC, but I just want to let people know that you're here.
Yeah.
And that we'll be talking about.
And I'm not a member
festival.
of the NJC.
Good.
Yeah.
People being saying use them. Anyway,
No.
let me say that. Mr. Pinder.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much for agreeing. Well, no, before I say that, LeBron Mins is with me. He could be my co-host.
Yes, I will.
Good. And I just want to make sure he's introduced as we start the conversation today. And thank you very much, Mr. Pinder, for agreeing. That's Andrew Pinder, chair of the NJC. Something has changed. Usually it's the JCNP that manages the parade. Now it's the NJC. I want you to give me a brief narrative, not too much, because we already know what happened, but a brief narrative of why you are now managing the Junkanoo parades.
Thank you very much, CA. The purpose for us managing the parade this year is just simply being able to take care of the parade for the year 2025-2026 as a result, as you said, of all the uncertainty that had been in the past. But moving beyond that right now, we are planning to ensure that the experience of this upcoming Junkanoo parade is one that persons would remember. It's very important that we start with, being able to, the simple things, changes to ensure that persons acquiring the tickets, that is possible. That, when they go on sale on the 8th of December, Monday coming at 10 a.m., that process is a good experience.
So that's an announcement that this Monday, December 8th, Junkanoo tickets would start on sale. What time that's going to be?
At 10 a.m.
10
They
a.m.
can go online or in store at a live to ensure for the purchase of tickets. All right. We just want to make sure that, like I said, it's a good experience. All right. The whole, our goal is that from all stakeholders, and we consider persons, spectators, Junkanooers, all group leaders, the Bay Street merchants. We have brought into play everyone, all and sundry, that to put together the people's things.
You
what we
mentioned
call.
you mentioned the people things, and I didn't expect you to go down that road. I'm one of those proponents that, or I got asked the question, who owns Junkanoo? Let me start off that question.
Junkanoo belongs to all of Bahamians, the people of the Bahamas. This is what we all cherish. Every time we hear the drum beat, we are proud of it. We send Junkanoo around the world to Miss Universe. Every time with tourism promoting our culture. This is our culture. This is what's unique to us.
Another question I want to ask: what all has changed from the last management system to this management system? What to anticipate?
As I said, the anticipation is that we are trying to ensure a safe, exciting parade, right? We've created, as I mentioned, we've created some incentives. One in particular, right, the fanfare, all right, the best fanfare, which is going to be in the hall, right, wherein we can have groups to try and organize themselves to get out and perform their fanfare for a prize.
So you have a new prize called fanfare?
Right, the best fanfare.
Explain that for me.
It is the best fanfare award that happens in the hall. That's right before the gate, before you open on Frederick Street.
So before they say, we ready, we're going to start, or we're going to have a fanfare.
That is right. When the Grand Marshal calls that group to the gate, they normally prefer. A lot of people don't get to really see it, but it's exciting down there. Persons who know, they know, and they go down there to hear that. That's what you hear at practices. All right, that's basically an ensemble of the brass section that did with an intro. All right, so we have gotten put together an incentive, and this was really to help to try and see if we can get the groups to organize themselves to get in the gate quick
on
time, understanding that they're competing, because someone's going to win an award called the Best Fanfare Award.
And the fanfare is basically all the chants and all the songs.
It's just the introduction. It's an introduction song that the brass normally put together. All right, and that will be played. Most groups play it right before they roll over. Okay, so that's just incentivized. And we have added a section AA for seating, where we're going to put some seatings in front of the store market, just for that purpose in that section.
So that's two things you mentioned. You mentioned the fanfare prize.
Right.
And now you're mentioning the extra seating.
Yeah,
apparently
we
there's
some,
extra seating.
There's going to be some extra seating right in that area for those that want to view that. There are a lot of persons down there that actually watch Junkanoo there. They never really see the parade. They come in the hall because there's a lot of excitement down there. You get to see the costumes before they're moving. You get to see them really displayed as they're coming through. You get to see the girls, the choreographed section lined up, before they really began. And once the music that rolls, you heard, that kicks in, the excitement really gets going. All right, so in the whole, it's a different thing there. So we just brought that, like I said, that's an award that we put there in that section, right? We have had the King Bella Award that we used. This is 3 years now that we'll be running that, and that was to keep a degree of authentic costume pasting. All right, that award is simply that we want persons to try and preserve, not run away from the authentic use of crepe paper, all right, and really the costume designs and so forth. Not moving too far to tricks and the rest of it. That's an award that the group that that's the big bellas in the front. So that is an award. It's called the King Bella Prize. All right, and they said this will be the third year that we have been doing that. That's then of course we have the Raw Junkanoo Award. That
Are all these things new things you implemented?
these are the King outside of the King Bella has been 3 years running. The Raw Junkanoo, Fanfare, and Rock the Square. These are new.
Okay,
These are
explain
new
each
events.
one. Explain each one.
So the Raw Junkanoo is on Shirley Street. That is who has the best back line. All right, that's without the brass being played. So that's going to be on Shirley Street. All right, at the start of Shirley Street, there's an award called the Raw Zone Award, where that will be starting from Elizabeth Avenue, right before you go into the judging zone. So they'll probably break somewhere by right at like Midway American Embassy. We'll mark it up, but we'll have professional musicians judging who has the best back line. And the thing about that is that's open to all A and B groups, right? You can have on any good day a really any group, Roots. I mean, not comparing, but sometimes the back line you can have Colors slamming, fancy dancers. We want to be fair about it. Who has the best Raw Junkanoo, right? Before the brass kick in to go into the judging zone. All right, so that's a new initiative as a prize that we're presenting. We have Rock the Square in New Year's, where the public.
So this is only for New Year's this one year?
The Rock the Square is for New Year's.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, we want the fans now to participate in judging. Whether you're home, we're working it out right now, where you can vote to say who rocked the square most. All right, the fans can determine that.
Explain how the fans can determine that.
Through voting, through online voting, with our partner Alive, we're working out to have online voting for that prize.
Now you mentioned New Year's Day, and this is one of the questions I was told to make sure I ask you when you come in. Previous Junkanoo who managed the parade had issues with getting Bahamians out on New Year's Day. I want to know what extra things or what initiatives are you implementing to make sure that New Year's Day is just as exciting.
The best initiative is to show, like I said, a good experience for the Boxing Day parade, and that's actually just described to you the same award. We want the fans to come out. There can be you can have some prizes given out. All right, we're looking to try and get crowd participation. As we say, that the parade is about the people. All right, so in the law, we want to ensure that persons actually are able, to say that, hey, I'm enjoying myself. I'm not, this is a good experience. It's like a arena experience. All right, we have for this year with our partner Live, a geofence has been set up. When you walk into that area, your phone can ping and help to guide you to your seating. All right, where in the color, wherever your section is, you will be guided to say this is the best. This is where your section is. So you don't have to be worried about where to go. The minute that fence is set out, and when you walk into that area, you will be guided.
Recently, the NJC partnered with the tree lighting ceremony.
Right.
That was successful.
Yes,
I've never seen so many people on Bay Street so early, eager for Junkanoo. Why did you decide to partner with the tree lighting ceremony, and how was the success regarding that?
The truth of that is that is an initiative that we started 3 years ago. Right. The first practice rush was sponsored by Scotia. That was also successful, but it was low key. We decided to bring it back this year, which was resoundingly successful, and we hope to do it with our new partner Collect. It'll be an annual event.
Another event you have planned is Nervous Saturday. When is Nervous Saturday?
Nervous Saturday is actually the 6th of December. That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow, right? And when we say things, when you're doing things with a good heart and you say things align, this is something, an opportunity just came up because of the good things that are happening. In that, Nervicide is normally held at Arawaki.
Yes.
Right? But you have best of the best going on. And the opportunity just came in, when we had a discussion to say, why not bring it to best of the best? So the sailing ends at a certain time. Then we go into the number picking before the concert starts. But what's most important about that, and you talk about a new initiative, is the fact that we have created, we're introducing the National Junkanoo T-shirt Day.
What is that?
What that is that we're, by proclamation, all of corporate Bahamas, public servants, corporate employees, will be asked to wear their T-shirt
I like that.
of their group on December 12th.
On December 12th.
Right. So watch this a minute.
That's Friday, December 12th.
That's Friday, December 12th. So when you look at this, right, this is birthed out of the fact that we're trying to assist the groups with funding, right? So at Nervous Saturday, we're going to provide tents for all the groups to come out and sell their T-shirts. All right, so that the following Friday, you can go out and wear it proudly. I'm a Saxon. I'm a Valley Boy. I'm Roots. All right, I'm Genesis. One family. I'm music makers.
This is by
Protocol.
proclamation.
By proclamation. This is what, without going to B groups, Redland Soldiers. We talking about all of the groups, fancy dancers. Go, wear your shirt on December 12th. National Junkanoo T-shirt Day.
I love that.
All right, so these are the changes. These are the changes that are taking place.
Any other changes you want to announce? Because I have a big question I want to ask you, but I will make sure you hash out all of the things, new things.
Those are, and well, we can talk. We have the co-chair of the festival committee sitting here. She will talk about that's really a shift, a paradigm shift to where Junkanoo, where we see Junkanoo going.
So let me ask this. I'm going to ask my question now. I hope you brace yourself. I'm sorry if I get you off guard. Recently, I saw a letter circulating on social media where I can call a name, but I'm trying to beat you at the same time. A particular group was concerned that you called them by a different name. Now, this is my question. You as the chairman, every A and B group have to register with you so they can know which groups are involved. I know Nervous Saturday is coming Saturday, tomorrow. So you have a list of all the names of all the groups who are participating on this Junkanoo, December 26th. I want to know, is there a group called World Famous Valley Boys who's registered under the NJC? I can go quiet now. And you tell me, is there a group that you know of registered as the world famous Valley Boys coming out for Christmas?
The world famous 1958 will be there.
I see what you did there, no? You ain't like I ain't smart. I see what you said just now, and I ain't even gonna press you no more. But I hear which group you called and what you called them by. Right? So I assume that when Nervous Saturday come, a certain name is going to be called. And if you don't answer to that name, you just don't answer to that name.
See, let me tell you, right?
You're stuttering.
Let me tell you. I was born in Galvesville, behind St. George's Church. My neighbor's ring still buried in the road right there. And this hurts me. Right? This hurts me. As but
And things
world famous 1958.
Things may change in the future. For now.
That's yes.
For now.
Yeah, before I can't go. You know what I mean?
I won't get you in problems soon.
No.
But for now.
For now.
For now.
For now.
You know the phones just light up, right?
I'm sure. I am sure. But we have to be on the side of the law.
On the side of the law.
Yes.
I'm going to include this phone call because I want to go and talk about festivals because you have the queen of festivals. She has history of providing festivals, and I've seen a Junkanoo festival. Actually, attended 3. Attended 3 Junkanoo festivals by the lady, and I want to talk about that. But let me, Kermit, patch this caller through for me, please. Go ahead, caller. We're talking to Andrew Pinder, chairman of the NJC. Go ahead, you're live.
Hi, Mr. Ben. How you doing?
Very well, yourself, sir.
All right. Good day to the host. You and I spoke about 3 or 2 years ago. You know, I'm in a wheelchair, right? I love Junkanoo, right? But there's no, you know what I'm talking to.
Yes, sir.
But there's no facilities for persons in a wheelchair. Because, I mean, I know I'm not the only one feeling this way. You know, you all need to work on that, man. Or you as the chairman need to work on that. Because, you know, for disabled persons, there's nothing for them to do at Junkanoo. You know, and we want to, I like to participate, you know, by watching. But you know, it's not there, man. You know, I don't know if it's too late for y'all to work on it now. For that, you know, but I like to see that happen.
Thank you very much.
Okay, if I may, we have made arrangements for the disability to sit right in front of the Gucci shop. So your wheelchair is access there for persons in wheelchairs, right? To watch the parade there, right in front of the Gucci shop. That's through Bank Lane. So if you come there, that has been made accessible.
Before I go to Ms. McKay, is there a social media page where people can access more information, or what is the NJC doing to make sure that Bahamians are aware of what to expect and the changes and everything like that?
We have asked persons, influencers on social media, the Junkanoo influencers, as well as the NJC Facebook page and the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Cultures page, where we have been deciphering information too.
So the information is going out?
It has been, yes.
Okay. LeBron, you want to say something?
Yes. So I want to ask a question, right? So that caller who called asking about wheelchair accessibility, is there anything in place for people like me who are blind, totally blind, and visually impaired people? Because I'm thinking about disability, you know, being inclusive for all people with disabilities of all types.
Okay, it's Benjamin.
Sure. This is something that in the year coming we can possibly sit and work with. There's been another gentleman, interestingly, has made mention to us, has actually come to us with a very unique idea that we'll set to work upon, for the next year.
Quick question: what time does the Boxing Day parade start?
At 9 p.m.
9 p.m. Do you have a host for that yet? Or
Not as yet.
No announcement. Okay.
Not as yet.
So no announcement regarding that.
No.
See, I'm trying to bait you.
I got you.
You see, I'm trying to bait you now.
I got you.
Because I have people who's calling me and say they don't want to give me a job. Anyway, let's go to Miss McKay. Angelique, you see how I did there? Yeah, let's go to McKay. You are known for festivals. The government and particularly the NJC have embraced the idea of expanding Junkanoo from just being a parade to being a week long? How long is this festival?
Well, it's 7 days.
Seven days of Junkanoo.
Which is inclusive of the Christmas Day and New Year's Day parade.
What is the objective of this?
The objective is is several. So one, it gives Junkanoo artists an opportunity to be able to generate some revenue because everyone knows, if you don't know, listen closely, we pour tons of money into the production of those Junkanoo parades. So the festivals give us an opportunity to generate some revenue from it. It also allows us to show our visitors to our islands how much Junkanoo means to us. It gives persons that attend the festivals, locals and international visitors and domestic tourists to get an inside look into the creative arts of Junkanoo, to see what Junkanoo artists pour into the creation of those spectacular costumes on Bay Street. It gives us an opportunity to show the world what Junkanoo means to the people of the Bahamas, right? So it allows us to be able to let people get up close and personal to Junkanoo.
So you say 7 days of this. Which day will be the first day?
The first day will be December 18th.
So December 18th.
And we also have 2 festival sites. 18th and 19th will be Pompey Square and on the back strips by Woods Rogers.
Okay.
Okay. And then the other festival site is east of East Street, between East Street and Elizabeth Avenue. So the streets are going to be blocked off those last 3 days. So it's the 18th and the 19th by Pompey Square, the 20th, 21st, and 28th east of East Street. And one of those 5 festival days is an ecumenical service, a religious themed festival with all of the elements of Junkanoo.
So what should we anticipate for all of the festival days?
Okay, first of all,
Oh, walk me through it.
all of the elements of a festival are going to be front and center. Live
That means
entertainment, food, drinks, right? We will also have roving artists. You can come to this festival any minute and have activities going on. The festival is from 9 to 10 each day, right? You will have some of our top Junkanoo artists doing cardboard manipulation techniques. So you can come and you can see how labor intensive it is to create Junkanoo costumes. Some of our top carvers in Junkanoo, you'll be able to watch them create pieces. We have culinary demonstrations from persons at the University of the Bahamas. Everything will be, you get to dive deep into Bahamian culture. We have somebody that will be showing you the process of creating our goat skin drums. So you get to see that entire process from the skin with the hair on it to the cleansing, to the heading of the drum. So you get to see our bellers, our quote-unquote gods of Junkanoo. That's what we call our bellers. You get to see the different techniques. You get to see the different types of bells that they use. They get to explain the different rhythms and what goes into that. So at the end of the day, when you attend this festival and you leave, you have a better appreciation for the creative arts of Junkanoo. You have a better understanding of what goes into the production of those 2 parades that you see on Bay Street.
I have 2 more questions. One, who is this festival for?
The
Is this for the foreigners then?
The festival is for the people of the Bahamas and the people that visit the Bahamas. So we are cognizant of the fact that some of us have worked during that time. A lot of Junkanoo people take vacation during that time. But it allows you an opportunity to, at the end of your work day, if you get off at 5 o'clock, you're still able to come to the festival and experience everything up until 10 o'clock. Everything that happens during the day will happen during the night with different artists. So it's not like, everything happens during the day when the cruise ships are in, or everything happens during the night when the locals are mostly there. But this encompasses everyone that is on the island of New Providence is someone who we target to attend this festival and we're catering to.
I want to ask you this. The buyability of Junkanoos. I've attended Junkanoo festivals before. It was beautiful. But I always wanted to see my group. I was one family man, 6-pack, one family man.
All right, top of the hill.
See, top of the hill. People don't know that. People don't understand. I have to be there. Anyway, let me go back for that. I always, when I go to the festival, I want to meet my group members there, situated. It ain't got to be the whole group, because I know they're busy.
Well, it's not going to be the whole group.
But I would expect to say, let me go and commemorate with
One
my
of
people
the
like
other
me.
thing, well, we're pulling them down, and we also have everyone that is a part of Junkanoo is invited to be here. Like I said, we're having rush outs twice a year. No, it's not going to be my group rushing like that, but you will see persons from your group that are rushing because we're trying to give everyone an opportunity. There's also going to be a boutique at the festival where groups are invited to have their paraphernalia because we always hear it. We can never get enough opportunities. And as Bahamians, we tend to wait late to get stuff when they begin to feel all of that energy and excitement and the spirit of Junkanoo is very, very thick. They want something from their group to be able to wear, either to brag about at work or when they go to the parade. So you will have an opportunity to be able to purchase paraphernalia from your group at the festival every
So if
day.
I don't buy it at Nervous Saturday,
You have another opportunity to get it
opportunity.
because remember now, we have 4 of the 5 days are prior to the first parade. So you get an opportunity to do that. And it also allows the general public to really see the camaraderie amongst groups because they're going to be in one boutique space. Contrary to what a lot of people tend to believe, the only time we are at odds with each other is when we're literally in the road, on Bay Street or on Shirley Street. We're not even at odds when we're through the side corners. We throw jares, but we it's camaraderie. The energy through those side streets too is amazing.
I want to ask Pinder some more questions too, right? Because people are asking about prejudging. But let's go to this caller right here. Patch the caller through there, Kermit. Go ahead, caller. Guardian Radio AM. Of course, we have the Junkanoo goddess here. She's talking about festivals. And we have the chairman of the NJC here, Andrew Pinder. I'm going to ask Andrew Pinder about prejudging any minute now, but I'm giving you space and time to say something. Go ahead, caller.
Good morning, Mr. Pender. Good morning, Ms. McKay.
Good
Newry,
morning.
that was a good show yesterday.
Yes, thanks very much, sir.
You hear me?
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Mr. Pender,
Yes, sir.
you are still doing the thing where you pick names. I mean, you pick who coming out first and whatever. My real question is the 58 group, what you call, and this way forward group. Can you tell me when they coming out? If they coming out behind one another? If what we recognize the real Wally boys, what you call 58. If they coming out before the way forward or after, you have to count there or they ain't doing that. They doing that tomorrow or something?
That's being done tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Pender, who is pick these people who we celebrate in Junkanoo? Like sometimes you celebrate this one from the Sacs and not just one group but all the groups. Them. Who's picked that? Your committee?
You talking about the legends?
Yeah, something like that, like legends, like people who participate in Junkanoo all over the years. You're part of that. You're the chairman.
Yes, that comes under the NJC, and a criteria is.
Why I ask you that, right? Mm-hmm. What about? I know how much other blind people you know been ringing cowbells in Junkanoo for years. That Bremen Darlin Ferguson, how come we never honor him? I talking about he's be right on time ringing it, and he old. And when I say old, I mean he's a senior citizen now, and he's still doing it. Are we gonna wait till he dead and then? How you say postponely honor him when he dead and he can't hear us honoring him?
You just made a great recommendation.
But hey, Mr. Pinder, man, you know that show what is coming inside. They've been saying it for years.
Yeah, you just made
for
a
some
great
reason, like
recommendation.
they can't get to do it. Can you squeeze that in this year or too late for that? It's too late for that, eh?
We'll like I said, you made a great recommendation.
Because I mean, and if he drop down in there, I mean, and he ain't gonna know we did on him, and he's a blind man. He been
Bremen could say you
put
putting mode on him, man. Bremen could say you putting mode on him.
No. All that's got to go one day tomorrow. Next second ain't promised to no one. This 1958 group, right? Is it okay if we, how to say it, ignore you calling them world famous 58, although stinking ghost skin Grammy boys say it's 1960, it ain't 58, y'all get it wrong. If we ignore what you say, Mr. Pinder, and recognize them as world famous Wally boys, is it okay to do that?
I can
you know
let
when
him
the fans,
respond.
when they say, "Oh, they scared," or who are we? The Wally. We can still do that with our real original Wally boys. Not
You're
these seven
supposed to shout at
actual Wally
58.
boys from Junkanoo.
Okay.
I line up and listen. Don't
You
forget
say-
now, squeeze Bremen, and that we ain't putting no mode on it. But the next second ain't promising no one, and I've been asking you all for years to honor that blind man.
Okay. You're supposed to shout out 58. Who are we? 50. Anyway.
See, as I said, right?
It hurt- it hurt
Truthfully,
it. Yeah.
I can say the Valley.
Can't be saying Valley.
I can say. Do I'm saying to
You
you,
can
right?
confuse me.
I could say the Valley. I'm born and bred in the Valley.
They tell me there's only one valley, though. You could confuse me.
I am saying to you, for me, in my heart, right? Apple Valley.
Can I shout famous? Who are famous? No, let's go to the next caller.
I don't even rhyme.
That's okay. I just playing. I know. I can show the body too.
Ring up,
You know,
ring up.
especially that fan fair when they
Dun, dun, dun.
dun. You got to say who are we? You can't say 58. Let's go to the next caller. Who are we?
That's iconic.
Go ahead, caller. I'm having fun. Go ahead.
Yeah. Good morning. How you guys doing?
Doing well.
Great. Listen, I have one question. Usually, persons who sit in H and F sections at Junko, that's probably in front of Scotiabank. Typically, when you have that lull, when the primary Junkanoo groups go, and will you guys be able to fill those big long lulls where it tends to get boring?
Great question.
When you look up the street, look like everybody is, they have the presenters at Russell Square. It's almost like you have the dignitaries and the local folk, the ones who, from Scotiabank back, we just get to try to peek over and watch all the fun in Russell Square. So my question is, this year, will there be anything for the local folk or just the politicians in the Russell Square?
let Mr. Pinder
Juggeroo.
them lull.
Yeah, I keep saying jugglers for the people, right? And I spoke of the experience. It is the intent to try and manage it, through dialogue and consultation with the group leaders in terms of, trying together. We just spoke of the initiative of trying to get groups on Bay Street, sooner. All right, it's a lot that goes on in the back, and it's managing it that we are working toward to give you an enjoyable experience.
Let's talk about the prejudging. Will there be any prejudging this?
Not this year, sir.
Is this something that we could consider?
I'm sure. Yes. Like I said, we've actually had 2 months to try and do what we're doing, and the intent is in post-mortem, and that is one of the things that a lot of persons have spoken of. So that yes, you can talk about it.
What about disqualification?
Before
yours is disqualify all kind of people.
This parade, there will be no disqualification.
So what you replacing the disqualification?
The PMC they've sat with, they've worked out. They've worked that out. The PMC will be able to speak to that, but it is a committee. There's no disqualification for these upcoming parades.
Okay, let's go to this next caller. Then we go back to McKay. Go ahead, caller. Guardian Radio AM.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. You live?
Hey, good morning. Good morning, Newry. Morning, Ben. How you doing?
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Quick question. Boy, like I'm so glad I don't get rid of the disqualification because that was always one of my pet peeves in Junkanoo, man. And another thing, do you have a listings in the front of you concerning the seating?
No, I don't. But they are live. I assure you, they have been working furiously to ensure that you will have that will be posted. I guess by Saturday, in reference to.
Okay. All right, then that's all I got for. Thanks.
No problem.
What is the ticket price starting off with, and the highest price?
27. Well, the highest is 60. I think 65 and 27.
The highest
well,
price is
actually introduced this year.
Mm-hmm.
There is a pavilion, so persons that want to sit at the table and fully fed.
We gotta hash that out.
Yeah,
because I like food.
Yeah, but I mean,
no. Let me slow it down. Let me slow it down.
A VIP experience, they've implemented a section.
Let me slow it down.
A pavilion section for $250.
The ticket price starts at what price?
27 plus VAT. Sorry.
Okay, and where is that?
That will start. Like I said, there's a AA section that's just introduced, and that would be Frederick Street. That's in front of the Straw Market, and then you go from Frederick Street. I think from Frederick to Charlotte Street.
Okay.
Right, and then you move. It goes up in tiers from there.
And tiers from there.
30, right.
And then the maximum, besides the VIP, I ain't reached it yet.
Right.
Is how
Rawson
much again?
Square.
Rawson Square is how much again?
Right. Pretty much 65 plus VAT.
60 plus.
60 plus VAT. Sorry.
60 plus.
VAT. Right.
Okay. And that's Rawson Square.
Correct.
And I now want to hear about this VIP because I see the politicians sitting there.
No, that's not that. Like I said,
some tickets go missing before I get there. They said, I be there 12 o'clock and bang, no ticket.
No, it's a pavilion. There is a pavilion.
Where's that?
This is going to be like in the old cabinet parking lot. Mm-hmm. All right, where they're selling basic and experience, skybox experience, VIP experience, I should say. Mm-hmm. All right, so it's one big pavilion where I think it's 40 looking to seat 44 persons. Mm-hmm. All right, so
you know the price for that yet?
It's $250 per person.
$250 per
Right,
person,
that's
and you get a VIP food,
drinks, everything.
butler service type concept.
Right, executive bathrooms. And
Okay,
everything.
and I like the executive bathrooms. The bathroom's nice.
That is correct.
I've seen at previous junk news, opposite the House of Parliament, there seemed to be like a VIP, in my word, like a independent section. I almost sure I saw like a number house have a sign, whatever it is, as if they have their own section. Will that be? I'm not sure if you know what I'm talking
No,
about.
it'll have to be. It would have to be. That would probably be a skybox that you may have seen. All right, those would have been purchased by corporate Bahamas. So
Okay, they purchased the skybox. Okay,
That is
I
correct.
understand. I understand. I
That
just
is-
want to. I always want to know how these people get
Yeah,
that good
no,
seat.
that's- yes.
And they have food over there, and I, I was like beg, and I
Yes.
said nobody's invited me over there. But now I understand what happened.
Exactly.
Happened there. So let's talk about Shirley Street judging and seating. Anything special there, or it's going to be the same as usual?
Other than what I said, the Raw Zone, the actual Raw Zone award would take place on Shirley Street.
Some people were concerned that several things was going to be changed since there's going to be new management.
No.
Anything has changed?
No, we would have disenfranchised the groups because a lot of them had started working before the actual change of parade management. So with the caveat, we have actually tried to stick as close as possible to everything to make sure that it doesn't put everything in a crazy position.
In terms of all the groups, A and B groups, everybody has already signed up and they be planned to rush already, right? How have they embraced the new NJC management team?
It has been received. It has been received. It's for the good of our culture. All right. When in saying so, we're working toward, taking all stakeholders. The Junkanoo has put a lot into it. We must give the respect to the time, the time and effort, the hard work that they place into actually coming to bring to, the viewing public such a spectacular event. The same way, with the sponsors. We look at it collectively because it's a Bahamian thing that we cherish.
Let me ask you a
And
question.
working
And
together
sorry
only
for
can be
interrupting
better.
you. Does the NJC meet have any involvement with any of the sponsors?
Who is that? The
You,
NJC?
yeah, NJC,
Yes,
NJC.
we have spoken. As we said, we have signed contracts with both the Alive.
Yeah, that's all the sponsors.
All right. Well, there's Alive as a sponsor, and then there's for the parade. There's as a title sponsor, and then we have Collect as a platinum sponsor.
Okay.
All right. So it's continued.
Okay, we have a caller here. Let me embrace this caller. Let me go back to. I keep on going back to you and reach you and let's go back to McKay.
Listen, Junkanoo parade, nothing.
And I appreciate
could
that.
compare.
I appreciate that. Go ahead, caller. Guardian Radio AM. We're talking Junkanoo today.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
First time caller.
Thank you
Morning to your panel also, Bahamas also. I heard that the president of UNESCO is going to be here with his family, et cetera. So I've heard also that Ministry of Tourism is in talks with the cruise ships to have one or two of them overnight or something. In reference to what are y'all planning on doing with Shirley Street in reference to seating? Because Bay Street is consumed by Bahamians automatic. That's a no-brainer. What you going to do with Shirley Street in terms of seating? Because if half the ship of one of them come off the cruise ship, how can you, where are you going to accommodate them? You know what I mean?
Thanks very much, caller. I believe in standing up. Bray Acklands, I cheap. Where is the stand-up seating? And especially to accommodate these extra bodies who coming off the cruise ship if they're doing the overnight. Where will we be able to stand up and see Junkanoo?
There's no confirmation. I don't know. There's no confirmation of cruise ships actually overnight. That is the intent. That is for the festival. Mm-hmm. That is the intent. We will have in the really near future to have to look at, doing some things to accommodate that. Like really, we're gonna have to look at the possibility of, but we got like I said, but it's something that we just, it's not our idea. This is something you got to sit down with all stakeholders and actually, one of the things from the festival perspective, right? They're moving. The first 2 nights is going to be in Pompey Square.
First 2 nights will be in Pompey Square. Is there any charge for that, McKay?
No.
It's free.
It's
I just walk into the festival.
Free like the elk.
And just
God
buy
give
food
us
and
to
things?
breed. Yes.
It's free.
We encourage you to bring a good chunk of money to support the vendors.
I ain't used to free,
Yeah.
It's free.
It's just sharing our culture. Then when we and as she said that we anticipate that because of the time, tourists coming off of the cruise ship will actually patronize and come there to actually see what the Bahamas has to offer in reference to our Junkanoo culture, right? The next 3 days, moves to East Street, between East Street and Elizabeth Avenue. Now, that is to assist to really revitalization of that area. But that's to bring activities. All right, so this cannot happen without getting the actual Bay Street merchants involved.
Yeah, it's
right.
it's a collaborative effort, and it's partnerships that are gonna allow us to bring this dream to reality, because this is something that's been tossed around for quite a while.
Very long time.
Partnerships are gonna be what makes it.
And I must say, we have to actually give respect to Minister Mario Bolle for actually really standing up and believing, because it's tumultuous. Change is hard. Change is necessary.
And very uncomfortable.
And very uncomfortable.
I was concerned about my Junkanoo.
Right? Very, very uncomfortable. But that leads to what I'm saying is that we're going to have to sit down as a people, all stakeholders, and actually look at how do we maybe stretch the parade out.
2 days.
Yeah, 2 days.
Separate A and B. I always say it. Pardon
These
me.
are decisions. We can't make those decisions. All right. So, but it's growth. We want growth. That at the end of the day, if persons are listening, persons are truly listening, they'll be able to see opportunity.
I see how the group's making money now. I see
And
that.
I mean, just as simple as introducing the National T-shirt Day. I mean, you should have everyone trying to go out and buy it.
All the government agencies need to be wearing T-shirts.
Everybody, that's helping your group. The group, the government, that's seed money. The money. It takes a lot to get a group to Bay Street.
Did all of the A groups get their seed money already?
Yes, sir.
So everybody got their seed money.
I know where you're going.
No, me. I just said.
Everybody.
I know you. I know a certain set got their money all together.
Everybody got.
And a particular group got their money separately. And I want to know
the money done spent.
They got it.
I want to know what name they get the money in. That's why I asked it.
They got it.
Go ahead, LeBron.
B
He's asking
dollars. They got it in
Mr.
B dollars.
Mr. Pindar, I know
Yes,
you
sir.
mentioned T-shirt day, right? And what came to my mind was, imagine if you have all groups, right? All the Junkanoo groups selling their merchandise, right? So they have the people buying their merchandise and coming to Junkanoo with wearing their merchandise. I think that'll be also a good idea, to have the different groups sell merchandise of theirs, so that, the people could show that, hey, I am part of this group. I have this, to reminisce to.
Excellent idea.
It's a great idea. Yes.
I appreciate that. So I want to talk more about the festival and flesh it out, right? We're anticipating people from the cruise ship to come and participate in it. We anticipate Bahamians, especially if they get their day off, time off, to come and participate in it. You said there'll be food. You said we're securing vendors who's going to be downtown. They're going to be artisans who's going to be downtown interactive. There'll be Junkanoos who's going to be downtown pasting and cutting and carving and answering questions. Will there be any visual artists in terms of I can watch a short clip in terms of what is happening? It's like a tent or a booth with that?
Well, our team, our technical team, will have a camera at the spaces where it will be projected on big screen TVs. So if everybody, that's what you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, so even if you're ordering something at booth number 2, and this particular thing is going on and you wanted to see that, you're able to see it on the screen, that it'll be in real time.
If I'm one of those B groups, what do you call it, the scrap groups who want to participate.
Fun groups, they call them that.
Forgive me.
They get offended.
Yes, okay,
Yeah.
the fun groups, right? But I want a boot. Is there still time and time to say, hey, call Angelique McKay.
If you, at this particular time, because of the time that Chairman Pinder would have mentioned, we are going with certain vendors that are tried and proven.
No, I'm talking about Junkanoo's now.
Junkanoo's and an invitation is going out. If you have particular products, artisans products, the opportunity is there for you.
Still.
And we have been reaching out to the groups to have them tell their members, because my team has been doing it.
Yes. So I just want to make sure it's clear, and I can give the last word to you, Mr. Pinder. Junkanoo's still can contact you and say, I want to participate inside the.
Yes, they can.
festival.
And let's just remember that Junkanoo is indeed the greatest show on earth.
Mr. Pinder, last word is you.
Last word is unity. This parade, we're looking for the 2026 Junkanoo Parade to be a unified experience of love for our culture. And that's I'd like to leave with that.
Listen to me. I know that y'all say unity, right? Everybody coming now, just getting down to New Year's. Everybody looking for New Year resolution. You know what I want the Junkanoo Initiative New Year resolution to be? Inclusive for all. Everybody get together. Even the school, because I heard they say they introducing Junkanoo to the education sector. Y'all need to work on that, get the children involved.
This has been Guardian Radio AM with C.A. Newry. Thank you very much, Mr. Pinder. Thank you very much, Ms. McKay. Thank you very much, Mr. Minnis.
Thanks for having us.
No problem.
Have a wonderful day.
Enjoy your day, guys.
Can you feel it? Can you feel the rush? Man, let's go, man. Can you feel it? I want you to feel it. Somebody, if you feel it, jump up in the ceiling.
Please. They'll call you in for your x-ray shortly.
That's why they call it a waiting room. You won't have that problem at 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center or Imaging at Grosvenor. We never schedule multiple appointments, so you'll be in and out in no time. And if your initial screening reveals a concern, our radiologist can conduct an alternative screening right then and there. Call 328-8157 to schedule an appointment at 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center or Imaging at Grosvenor today.
For fast, reliable, and impactful printing services, look no further. Let Printmasters bring your masterpiece to life. We stand by our quality products that is second to none. Our affordable pricing and friendly, efficient staff makes Printmasters the ultimate choice for all your printing needs. We can deliver any type of printing services, from banners to booklets to business cards. You name it, we can print it.
Let Printmasters bring your masterpiece to life.
Located in the Nassau Guardian Building, telephone 302-2361.
1 in every 4 Bahamians face some level of food insecurity. AML Foods remains committed to helping, and this year, through our Feed 5,000 program, we'll donate $50,000 to provide holiday meals for families in need. But we need your help. From November 3rd to December 17th, show your support and donate at the register at Solomon's, Cost Right, Fresh Markets, Eleuthera Markets, Exuma Markets, or Domino's Pizza in New Providence, Grand Bahama, or Exuma. Together, let's put an end to hunger.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM, streaming on GuardianTalkRadio.com and the Guardian Radio app, Nassau, Bahamas.